Newcastle versus Manchester United. How do you feel about the game? Considering the fact that there are a lot of hula baloo, a lot of ups and downs in your club right now. Some side be like say they do better, and some side be like say maybe they pass the word. How do you feel about the game?
I think Newcastle needs the match more than me, and they are in a better form than me, and they have a more a more better team than me. So I'm thinking that tomorrow's game we should not prioritize it. You get? I mean, we're 38 points. We are not pushing to qualify to Europe through the group, through the table. We want to go to Europa League final and then see our chances of winning it. So for me, I think we should approach that game with caution. You get? Allow Newcastle. It's not like I said they should go and lose to Newcastle. You get? I mean, they should, try to bring others on the bench. Start the likes of Eriksen, give Kobe Mainoo a chance to start the others, and then just play a section of the team B, mix them with the few first starters, and then see how it goes.
What about your Bruno, your chief creator? Do you intend playing him tomorrow?
Well, I don't want Bruno to play tomorrow. Bruno needs a lot of friends, because you look at the team, he's the only person that has the chance of creating or scoring any chance. So I feel like he need all the rest he can get at the moment. And Newcastle is not a priority for us at the moment. Yes, I know Newcastle is like, our rival. They are not our rival, but beating them is necessary because they are too loud. Last time they won at Old Trafford, they started to make so much noise. So I think the onus is on us to go there and do something. But at the moment, I don't think we have a point to prove to anybody but to ourselves. So it's better for us to go to Newcastle, get maybe a point. We are 38 points, 2 more points, and we are good to stay in the league. So I feel like we can skip Newcastle game, sacrifice it so that we have fresh leg for Lyon.
All right. So on considering the fact that he went through a lot this midweek, doing 1 or 2 mistakes in the match against Lyon, do you even think that this man called Amorim will field him again this weekend?
Well, I think it's down to Onana himself, not the manager. You get sometimes, you have to be a player with strong mentality to fight back from the whole chaotic game, the past game. So I feel like if Amorim is going to drop Onana, if I was in Onana's shoes, I would walk up to the manager and tell the manager to not drop me. Once you get dropped, there's this feeling of, okay, you're not good enough anymore. They want to try somebody else.
You are down.
Yeah, you're down. So I feel like Onana should go to the manager, even though there's so much noise, that they should try somebody else. You get it? I mean, the goalkeeper coach, Joe Vital, is there. He can talk to the manager for you and say, no, give this guy a chance again against Newcastle to redeem himself and then mentally prepare for the Lyon game.
You mean redeem himself?
Yes, no, he has to redeem, because the 2 goals that he considered against Lyon was below par. Everybody has been saying it, I think he needs a redemption moment to get, and he can get that against Newcastle, or he can decide to stay on the bench against Newcastle because Newcastle don't miss too many goals. You get it? So if you are going to pump us goals, let it go to Bayandi.
What happens if he stays in between?
No, I'm saying shouldn't be the person that pump another goals, you get, so that he doesn't feel down again. You get? Onana is already down. He's already so down. I'm not even like.
No, you make it down. No, you know.
No, it's not us now.
This size was too much.
Funny.
When they fire from up, left, right, and center.
Onana,
he receiver.
Onana is down because before the Lyon game, something funny happened. He went to the goalpost and he was checking it if the goalpost was all right. They were booing him. He didn't even care. He had his earpiece getting ready only for him to go and flop. It was just a sad event, honestly. So I feel like Onana should just rest. Onana should rest. And there's a whole lot of players that need to start. The Chidobis, the Sekou Kone, those boys you have that in the academy. Bring them, let them come and try themselves out. You get it? Don't leave the starters. You can put like us Ojlon. Ojlon is hustling for a goal before he finally leaves. Put those guys and then put some few people, bench Garnacho. Don't start Garnacho because Garnacho is already burning out. You get? His decision making is very poor at the moment. So probably maybe if he gets some rest, he can, get ready mentally and then Leon. Exactly.
All right. So, but you guys talking about getting 2 points to match up 40 points. Is that how the standard of Manchester United now?
I think, like I said, when I was praising Amorim, I said I'm not praising Amorim because I'm impressed with what he has done with the season, because he has crashed our season. You understand? It's more like I sacrifice what is left of the league to get a team that plays the style of football, because Amorim has lost so many games. You get? I think he has lost nothing less than 10 games, Premier League games since he came. And that's shambolic. But if that is a trade-off for
good game
and
squad
and everything, I think it's fair. It's fair. Knowing fully well that we didn't even have any chance of winning the league in the first place, and then qualifying for Europe is already very tough. So I think, okay, we sacrifice what's left of the league, then have a good team, go into the transfer market, look for who to sign that fits into the position that is lacking behind, and then we are ready to go.
All right. After that game against Lyon, they were asking on your Amorim about Onana, the mistakes and everything. He doesn't want to go straight to the point. He was dodging the questions, and I don't think that man will be able to field Onana or put him in between the sticks at Old Trafford.
You see, the one funny thing about the game against Lyon is that, yes, Onana was the highlight of the whole thing, but you look at it and then you ask yourself, did we score enough to protect Onana? You understand? Why do we have one goal protecting one goal against a very bad Lyon? And then come back to Onana again. I think Amorim has a lot of questions to answer because since he came, we've not been scoring. You understand? So it's easy to just criticize players and leave the manager behind. I've been praising Amorim for a couple of games now, but you need to ask yourself, the team is not scoring enough. And if you don't score enough, you put the goalkeeper in a very dangerous situation to jeopardize his situation. And when he was asked about if Onana is going to be starting, he said George Vital, the goalkeeper coach, has taken care of the whole issue. So most likely Onana will be in the sticks. But for me, I'll prefer Onana to be there. You get it? He has to be there. If you put Bayandi there, it's somehow. Let Onana keep being the number one till we get a competition for him in the summer. It's good for a player to know that I have an opportunity to come back and fight. Rather to be on the bench where the whole camera will be on you. They say he's back, he has been dropped due to bad performance. It's kind of, it kills the mentality of somebody. It kills how you want to, it kills your confidence. So I would have preferred for Onana to, just go and then start. But if they want to start Bayandi, no problem. It's not a significant game for me personally.
All right, so Ahmad is back. Any word for him?
Ahmad is not back. He's just like.
But he has started training.
Yes, he has started to do some physical training, but then he's not even on the grass. He's not training on the grass. He's only the likes of Kobe Mino, Messi Mount, and Koda we already have, and probably the Delete too. I think the Delete is getting ready. I miss the Delete. If the Delete was in that game, I don't think we would have considered those type of goals to consider because the Delete is making our defense stronger. When was the last time Delete was on the pitch and then we considered 2 goals? You get it? So I would prefer Delete to come back because that guy is really good. He blocks a lot of shots and everything. So I prefer Delete to come back and Maguire sit on the bench.
You talked about your attack not scoring enough, but it's not. I don't think it's manager's fault. It's your club's fault for letting Rashford go, letting Anthony go, letting a lot of attacking players to leave. And now they are lacking more attacking options. The only 3 attacking options you have is Oilon, Ziggy, and Garnacho. Nobody else.
I'll blame Amorim for that. You came into the team and started to fight everybody. Yes, you started to fight everybody. Started to, having a go at those people that you feel are not doing the things that you want them to do. I feel like he was not diplomatic enough, and then that was why he lost a lot of players. I mean, you can see there was he was having an altercation with the agent of Anthony. You get Anthony and his agent felt like Amorim didn't trust them enough and they had to go. And then for Marcus Rashford, it was a little bit of here and there, coming late 1 minute and then he left. You get it? So I feel like Amorim is the person who actually jeopardized the situation in terms of attacking options. I feel like if he had handled this thing properly and then we ended the season with the squad depth that we had, it would have been better. It would have been better because we knew, even before Amorim came, we knew Rashford was not good enough and Anthony was not having it enough. You get? So we already know. So if he had kept them and then we continue with those guys, I honestly feel like we would have still replaced them or sold them. And you understand? Because I was looking at Rashford against PSG and I feel like he would have been, a better option than what Garnacho was doing in the Lyon game. Honestly, because, right now we are stranded. Okay, what if Garnacho gets injured? Who do you start?
Nobody.
It's crap. It's crap. We can't be going to Chidobe. Chidobe lacks the experience. He can't even do it. He can't do it. So honestly, it's a shitty situation that Amorim has put himself in terms of the players that are available for his attacking and this thing. But whatever. All right. This issue can just come quickly.
All right. So what's your final thought? Like, what do you expect the scoreline?
Well, I think for the first time, I'm seeing Newcastle coming out of that game victorious. You know why? Because I feel like mentally they are better, in shape they are better, in terms of fitness, and they are more goal-oriented. They are more ambitious at the moment. So I feel like tomorrow's game, we are most likely losing it than even getting a draw.
This is the first time I'm seeing you admitting that you are losing a game going into that game.
Yes, because you look at it, it's not because Newcastle are better than us in terms of the way we play, but because we don't score. Manchester United don't score. When you don't score, you concede. If you don't concede, how do you, reply the goals or how do you even go in front? The amount of chances to create, how many do we convert? Look at the Nottingham Forest game. Look at the City game. We played very well, but the goals didn't come through. Look at the Lyon game too. We had a lot of counter attacks that we didn't do nothing with. So attacking wise, we're not there, and that is why I feel like even if we go to Newcastle to play, nothing's going to come out.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you.